Yes, we are live. Yes, we are live. Back by popular demand. Alex and Alex in the house. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, and I'm. Hold on a second.
Oh,
That's me. That's me. Sorry, guys. Schoolboy error. I have to have the open because I've got a poll open, and I've got Alex here. How are you from FODDER TV? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
well, from one Alex to another Alex. We've been talking actually before we went live. It's been a bit of an interesting week last week, and listen, we're here, and Alex, thanks for the invitation again.
Yeah,
The Alex and Alex show, apparently, isn't it, Alex?
it's back. It's back. So, and thank you for coming on my channel, and no doubt, hopefully soon I'll be on your channel as well. And want to say congratulations, by the way, on 20,000 subs. I have to get that in because that is amazing. So I know you work really hard, and yeah, so we've got a lot to talk about because this club is giving us sleepless nights, and yeah, are they bottle jobs? I mean, yeah, is the season over? I mean, how are you feeling after? Have you recovered from Friday night? Because
I'll tell you what, Alex. I'll tell you what, Alex, because I was making my way to the Emirates Stadium.
Oh, you went to the game?
I didn't. I just went to the stadium because I was meeting one of our contributors who's from Colombia, but he's studying in Belgium. And he told me last week that he got a ticket for the Southampton game. I said, "Oh, well, then we can meet up and do a short interview outside the stadium." So after meeting him, I said, "Look, I've got to go back home to start the watch on with my brother." And when I got out of the station where I live, I kind of joined my watch on with my brother. And inside 10 seconds, my brother said, "Oh, no." I said, "What is it?" 1-0 down inside 20 seconds, Alex. So I haven't recovered from that, Alex.
No.
I mean, the results, there's the result, because we know we've been drawing for the last 3 games. But to concede inside 20 seconds, Alex, at home is unforgivable. You can't forgive that. You know, literally, we're going on the verge for our Premier League title, first in almost 20 years. And you're giving freebies away.
We were fine young men back then, weren't we? We were fine.
I wasn't alive then, Alex.
I was looking much better back then, definitely. Yeah.
But are they bottle jobs? I probably wouldn't say they're bottle jobs. I would probably say it's the back down to Arteta, who he's been with us for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
This is his first managerial job. He's not experienced this before in a manager's hot seat, and neither have the majority of these players.
Yeah.
Orba, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, who I'll get to those 2 players in a second. But they
have a lot to account for.
Do you think that they've bought it, Alex? Or
I'm like you. We were discussing before that I didn't think, even after the Liverpool game, I didn't think we were going to win the league because I know how Arsenal roll. I know the mentality is a big, big problem. I know we're only going for top 4 last year, but that was bottle job. We should have had Champions League football 100%. And I thought, even if we're going to Liverpool, I think we needed an 11 or a 14 point or a 13 point lead in order to not matter with the results. Because, I mean, how can you be top the whole season? This is bottle job because we've been top the whole season. Yes, we're still top, technically by 5 points. But if we had been chasing Man City, or if we had maybe been first and second toing and throwing, I could kind of accept it a bit more. You know what I mean? But we've not been 1 point now. We've been like 5, 8 points kind of ahead the whole season. So I'm nervous ahead of Wednesday. I'm petrified, but at the moment, we're bottling it. I mean, you can't draw to the worst team in the league, right? You just can't. You can't do that. I mean, Southampton, I saw a stat, right, that we've given them 20% of their goals this season. So I think they've only got 26 goals this season.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's just mad. And
but Alex, even the last game we played against them was a 1-1 draw, wasn't it?
Yeah. So,
and you know, literally, teams at the bottom of the league, they're fighting for Premier League survival. They're not here literally just to be lounging on the beach. They're fighting for the survival. And someone asked me, "What? So, do you think the players just rolled up thinking Southampton are going to be an easy rollover?" I don't think so. I think maybe the nerves got to them. And I think maybe the pressure was a lot more on them, knowing we're still ahead in the Premier League. We've got the Man City game coming up. We're at the Emirates, so the expectation kind of rose tenfold. But again, Alex, you can't give away freebies. The goal given inside 20 seconds is unforgivable, Alex.
And it's not the first time he's done it. That's the thing.
Exactly. So I go back to the inexperience. I mean, I did mention Zinchenko and Jesus, but what I saw, Alex, in that game there, I saw Gabriel Jesus complaining to the referee, falling over. I was thinking that's the Jesus of Man City. Off your backside and get on the pitch.
Yeah.
Zinchenko, the third goal that he scored, I'm not sure if you saw it, from the corner, he saw the guy and then he let the guy go.
He went like this. Oh, there's the ball. You know what I mean? Oh, well, maybe I should defend it. He's a midfielder. He's got great feet. He's playing midfield, right? And play Tierney on left back. I mean, if I'm Kieran Tierney, though, mate, I'm thinking I'm going to Newcastle in the summer. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I won the league, but Alex, I have to say, Alex. I'm talking to you. This is Alex. Yeah. I won this title more than anything, and for me, this would be the biggest bottle job probably in Premier League history. Because normally the change, first and second changes a bit, but we've been top. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think there was one day when we weren't top. When Man City beat us, right? I think it was a day.
That's right. Yeah.
We've been top the whole bloody season. So this is bottle job for me.
But then Alex, you have to look, I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately. And I couldn't have not foreseen that we would have been top of the Premier League this time around. I thought maybe we could probably be top four or thereabouts. But to say that we would have been top of the Premier League for the majority of the season, I could not have foreseen that.
Yeah.
However, when you're in that position for such a long time, the expectation to win it is there, isn't it?
And your expectations change.
Of course it does. Of course it does. And then, you see, the Liverpool game where I actually thought, Alex, that we escaped with a point. Because if you look at the second half where Liverpool...
That I can stomach, you know what I mean?
Why? Well, why can you stomach that, Alex? Why?
Because the second because it's Liverpool away, and not that I won it, but it's the West Ham one when I'm on holiday and I'm like, we were so bad against West Ham. We were awful. And come on, man. This and then Southampton, I was just lost it. Like, my son was so upset, man. He was just cussing. My son, I was using swear words, guys. As I was swearing, I was using swear words with the Southampton game. That was just literally sucked the life. I don't know if you saw my match reaction. I had no energy for it. Zero. That was just pure deflation and just gutted, man. You know what I mean? It just went from a sort of a high going into the Liverpool game. Okay, we were 2-0 up, right? And then it just like a hot air balloon just deflating.
Deflated,
Southampton to the end of the game. So here you go, Man City. Here's a title. Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? That's how I feel. Maybe you felt differently from the last week.
No, because we spoke at the beginning about is the title race over, and it will be churlish of me to kind of change my view. My point of view is, and always has been, that Arsenal are not going to win the Premier League. And it's not because I can see they're faltering now. I've said it from the beginning of the season. Why? 2 words: Man City. Strength and depth, and the manager who's miles more experienced than Mikel Arteta, bless his cotton socks. But it's going to be Man City for me. I'm sorry, I might upset some of your viewers, Alex, but
no, they'll agree. They'll agree.
Yeah. And just going, just talking about the players that we have, Alex, who are clearly inexperienced, still young squad, maybe the youngest squad that we have in the Premier League,
which is by design, by the way.
Yeah, but then you look at all the previous transfer windows that we've had, Alex.
Yeah.
And we still are struggling for strength and depth and quality. Why is that?
And it's not like he hasn't spent money, right?
It is exactly.
Nearly 400 million or something like that.
But Alex, if you look at the squad, how many players are not his players?
They're all his players.
All barring Granit Xhaka.
But he kept him. You know what I mean? He could have got rid of him because he wanted to go to Roma. And
that's right.
But Arteta will say, please, that's not his. Granit. I love you. Come on, I love you. Not me. I love you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you stay. But we sign them up like, if you go, well, Ramsdale's his, Ben White's his, Gabriel Magalhaes is his, Saliba. Oh, man. We can touch on that. That doesn't look good. Yeah, we will touch on that maybe. But Rob Holding.
Tomiyasu is his. Is that injured now for the rest of the season?
Zinchenko is his.
Yeah.
Thomas Partey was signed under his watch. Odegaard his. Jesus is his. Martinelli and Saka. That's obviously, I'll give him that. But that wasn't. That wasn't that. They're the best players. They're my two favourite, and they're not from it. They're debut, right? You know my views on Arteta, and they'll never change.
I know. I
tell you what, if we blow it properly, proper rant mode coming for me. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, no.
Listen, I'm not gonna call out any manager. What I will say is that if expectations, if Arsenal do blow it, after remaining so long at the top of the Premier League tree, I guess questions will be asked. But I just think, Alex, that no matter what happens at the end of the season, whether Arsenal win it or not, Stan Kroenke, Edu, view Mikel Arteta as their guy. Because you remember what happened last season when we lost 3 games consecutively. And they gave him a new contract extension. So no matter what happens, he's going to be their guy. So
for me, it's all about the trophies you win. I couldn't care less where you finish in the league, right? If you finish second, third, fourth, it doesn't matter because in 5-10 years, I'm not going to remember, and you're not going to remember. It's that cup. And Manchester United are in another final. Manchester United have already won a cup. They could end up with 2 trophies. That, for example, is a better. I wanted to get your opinion on that. It's just, Manchester United can potentially win 2 trophies. And if we don't win the league, they've had a better season. I don't know how you're feeling.
No doubt. As although we've got our own platform podcast, I'm just a regular Arsenal supporter. It has to be about trophies. At the end of it, I want my club to win trophies. I want my club to win major honours. And even if we don't win the Premier League, Alex, I've got to say this right out now, that this squad of players going into the Champions League will not get out of the group stages. And it's not going to happen. It won't happen. They've had, i.e. Edu and Mikel Arteta, they've had ample time to get the numbers in quality. And now you said that you want to talk about William Saliba. Listen, Rob Holding and Saliba, they're 2 different types of defenders. William Saliba was loaned out 3 times. Okay, now he's first season with Arsenal, he's like a Rolls Royce who's so cool, calm, and collected.
It doesn't look good, but let's touch on it. I mean, I don't know if you've heard. It looks really bad. It looks his season's over, but it looks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, for me, I'm gutted because he's quality and a lower back is it his disc or something? I was reading.
That's right. Yeah. And we did a poll. Alex. Can Arsenal survive without William Saliba? And maybe it's 80-20 where people saying actually Arsenal cannot survive.
No.
They cannot win the Premier League without William Saliba.
You know what I don't like is everyone blaming Rob Holding for these 3 draws. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
No way. It's just it's a team collective. It's like, for example, Thomas Partey the last 2 games. What's happened to him? He's been sensational. What's happened to him? You know what I mean? Like, he's been absolutely magnificent. And then West Ham and Southampton, he's so important. Like, and then you see, by the way, Caicedo. I don't know if you watched the Man United Brighton game, but I watched it with my friends. He got man of the match, and rightfully so.
Oh wow!
I don't know if you watched it.
I didn't watch it.
It just that sort of rubs salt into the wounds that. Why couldn't we've had him? You know, because he was paid the extra 10 million, and it's just the January transfer window is just looking bad because
it is
bringing on a Kivior when you've got a Jorginho. I mean, can you get? I mean, Arteta's just. I mean, he has to take a long, hard look for this, and yeah,
Fabio Vieira.
Oh man, but oh dear.
And that's why I
see the worse player. I'm sorry, lately than Fabio. I mean, 35 million, and he was shocking. He probably was the worst player against Southampton.
But then why play him ahead of Emil Smith-Rowe? Why play him ahead of Leandro Trossard? Why do that? I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, for me, I think Trossard has been the signing of the last transfer window.
By the way, I think Gabriel Jesus coming back putting him back in has been a mistake, in my opinion. I would have
really.
I mean, he was shocking against Southampton. Absolutely shocking. He was rubbish. And Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka, it was like a nice. It was just It was just working. Yeah. And yes, he's come back, got some goals, but I just feel like he's the man. He has to go through him. Whereas Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka, I don't know. They're just sort of more. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
But you know, as well, Alex. You know, I thought Ødegaard has been quite mediocre. I know he scored.
I agree.
He scored. He did.
Played well for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Alex.
Maybe 2.
I'm not too harsh.
I'm not a fan of him at all, mate. Big up to the chat, by the way. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder's channel. His link is in the title. So I just thought I'd get that in.
Yeah. Alex, did Ødegaard get subbed off in the West Ham game?
I think he did. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not. I don't know. Like this team owes us a performance on Wednesday. Like they no ever. They owe. If they want it, we're going to see on Wednesday. We're going to see. Yeah, mental strength, right? We're going to see what this team is about. I don't know what you're like. Everyone is fearing 5, 6, 7-0, but you know what I mean.
But it could be because when I look at Man City, you know, again they're in the Champions League semi-final, they're in the FA Cup final, but you look at the players. You know, you make 1 or 2 changes or maybe 3 changes. There is no real drop off in quality or performance.
Yeah.
Compared to Arsenal, you make 1 or 2 changes from the first team, there is a significant drop off there.
Yeah.
And I kind of get the impression that Man City are like now just peaking at the right time. However,
as always, as Liverpool found out for like 3-4 years.
But it would be ripe, you know, if Arsenal were to go to the Etihad, and win. It can be done.
Of course,
but it's all about mentality.
It's all about
one thing.
It's all about here now.
But actually, one thing that really drives me up the wall about Mikel Arteta is his ranting and raving on the sidelines. Now you've got a whole week to prepare your players, you know, do the drills and what have you. So leave it for the players come game time. And if you find yourself ranting and raving at the players, then you didn't prepare them properly during the week. You've got to trust the players.
Yeah,
he would drive me up the wall if I was maybe a Tommy Asher and I'm running the line. I've got my manager shouting instructions at me. He drives me up the wall, Alex. But
he just let them play. Once they're on the pitch, just let them play.
Let them play.
and don't micromanage them, like, and just give them. I think sometimes he just confuses them. Like, probably gives them like 10. I'm like, what? Like, you sometimes see them, they're like, what?
What?
I don't know if you see that look. Yeah.
You told me on Wednesday, boss, to do this, and now you're telling me to do something different.
But he's feeling. I can see he's feeling the pressure.
He's feeling it as well, Alex.
Well, for 6 million quid a year, I'll be feeling the pressure and enjoying it, mate. Mate, if I'm earning that money, I'll take it. It helps. That pressure helps when you're on that sort of money. And
do you know what? There was Rio Ferdinand did he's got his podcast, and I was watching it last week as I was coming from work. And I don't know whether just stirring the hornet's nest, but he was saying that he's heard on the streets that Real Madrid are looking for Mikel Arteta.
Wow.
So,
well, obviously they're seeing something that we're not seeing. Carlo Ancelotti to Mikel Arteta. That's like me going from Arsenal to supporting Tottenham. I'm sorry, like there's no comparison, right? I mean, that manager is Carlo, and he's amazing. I would love a Carlo Ancelotti. I would love a Jose Mourinho. I would love a Diego Simeone. Someone to just right now is when we need that experience. Right now is when we need that manager to come in, grab them, and say, "Look what you have." Right? Look what you have. You can still do it.
Yeah.
And does Arteta have it? That's the thing. Does Arteta have that? No, he doesn't. I mean, the thing is, he's worked with bloody Pep for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, oh man, if he go, mate, I don't believe he'll go to Real Madrid. To you, I mean,
neither do I. I think it's just further just trying to wind us up. But as what I did want to ask you about Granit Xhaka, that's another poll we did. I asked the question, have we missed Granit Xhaka? I tell you what, it's like 90%. Yes, we did miss Granit Xhaka.
Yeah,
have we missed him?
Against Southampton, I think we did.
Really? No, Alex.
I think against, I hate to say it, but Fabio Vieira and Granit Xhaka, I'm taking Granit Xhaka over Fabio Vieira.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We just agree. Weak in the midfield, and he's I don't like Grant. I think he's had one good season out of how many has he been? Is 7, maybe 8, 7
since 2016.
So one good season out of 7. So, and we all know what he did to the fans. So yeah, I've also got a poll, by the way. Please get involved. It says, "Is our season over?" 62% of you say yes at the moment. Keep voting, and 38% are saying no. So keep voting for that, please. So
goodness.
That is you guys are saying, and let's just do a few comments if that's all right.
Yeah.
So and we'll come back to the chat. So Gerald, I'm not gonna pronounce that surname. Can you? What's wrong on our team? I mean, what's wrong with our team?
Our team. They're lacking the proper mentality to get it over the line, and the inexperience.
Big up the assembled. Evening, Alex.
Which Alex?
Which one? I've met him, by the way, and
we've met each other. Yeah,
as well, and his football knowledge is outstanding.
Alex, behave yourself.
Yeah. Good upgrade. Arsenal forever. Arsenal forever. Yes. Make sure you sub as well to Alex's channel, this one and mine. Please, both. No Saliba for Man City and possibly no Saliba for Chelsea. It sounds like no Saliba all season, right?
Exactly. I would agree with Alex. I think Saliba is out for the whole season.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. The assembled. No matter how bad Arsenal do, we're not Spurs. That's all I can say. We need to do better. We need to better eliminate mistakes. Do you think, or eliminate mistakes? Do you think the problem could be how Arteta is handling the pressure? Exactly. That's what we just touched on.
We've just said that.
He does his taxes, but haven't you noticed the last couple of games? He's more like this. If you notice, he's a bit quiet, or maybe I've not.
No. We said that on Friday. Alex, we said that on the watch along. We've noticed he's less animated on the sidelines. So is it he's feeling the pressure now?
So he needs to go back to being animated then, because then maybe they'll do something. So
I don't know, Alex.
Arsenal forever. We could have been 11 points clear going into the months. Yes, we could. Yeah. Oh man, I'm waiting for an optimistic comment about when. Don't think I'm going to get it. Then we get Man City beat Southampton away 4-1. Yeah. Bottle Job. Did you see Spuds yesterday, Alex? Yes, that was. And we've got to go and play Newcastle away as well.
Yeah.
And they're looking rather good.
Oh my goodness.
And we've got Chelsea.
You know, I believe that there will be some more twists and turns.
I agree.
In the last 6 games, but
Man City are not winning every game for the rest of the season. I'll put money on that. They are not. No way. They're not. Because they won that Champions League. I know badly. And they'll be focusing on that more than the league and anything. 100%.
But I don't believe for 1 second Pep Guardiola will let his players believe that that's the holy grail to win the Champions League. I think he'll be whipping the boys up in a frenzy come Wednesday, because he wouldn't want his pupil to get one over on him. But you're right. I think he will want to win the Champions League, but he's a serial winner. He wants to win everything, Alex.
Yeah. Game over for this season, Alex. Some fans celebrating the draw against the Saints. Disgusting. Who's celebrating that draw? Have you seen this?
I haven't seen anyone.
I mean, if they are, then please hang your head in shame. Because that would be one thing. You know what really pissed me off? I will say, we had 8 minutes to find a winner. So what? I don't know. Like, what happens? Like. What? I don't know if you can draw your mind back to that. No.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, Alex. I guess maybe again, like I said at the beginning of the show, it was the pressure of expectation playing at the Emirates. That probably got to the players. But then you're looking at the players like your captain, your vice captain, to get you over the line. You're looking at the manager to say, look, guys, calm down. We're still in this, but it just didn't happen. But again, Alex, you can't give away freebies like that goal inside 20 seconds, Alex.
You can't keep doing it. We got away with it against Bournemouth.
Yeah. And I think but that's a good point, Alex. I think with a lot of the games, we've been getting away with it.
Aston Villa is another game.
The Reece Nelson goal, we got away with it, didn't we?
Aston Villa, Jorginho off Emi Martinez's head. That's another one.
There you go. So now we're paying for it. We're paying for it now, aren't we?
And you wouldn't see Man City dropping 3 games in a row points.
No.
You wouldn't.
No.
Big up Old School Gunner. He's just subbed to Cannon Fodder TV. So thank you for that.
Cheers, Old School. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Do go and check him out. Great Old School Gunner YouTuber. Arsenal forever. We need players like Maddison, Leo, Caicedo, and a striker who'll get us 20 to 25 Premier League goals a season. That's true. We need.
Yeah, Alex. I mean, I don't know what has been Jesus' best season for Man City. How many goals?
I think it was 14 or 15 for Man City.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good, is it? That's not good.
Yeah. So
and I think Gabriel Martinelli is our top scorer so far in the Premier League.
16, and I said I'm sticking to it. He's going to get 20 goals this season.
Oh yeah. And he's within touching distance now, isn't he?
He gets overlooked. He doesn't get. It's always about Odegaard, Saka, Partey, Ben White. Rightly so, they've been brilliant. But is it me or Martinelli just doesn't get a look in? Yeah, he doesn't get that. I don't know. He's just not got the credit that he's deserved. So,
he's currently scoring the goals now, isn't he?
Yeah.
But Alex. So here's a question for you. So Man City Wednesday,
Yeah.
We get a penalty. Who's taking a penalty for us?
That's a good question. Well, depends who's playing for a start. We don't know, but it depends. But do you know what? If Gabriel Jesus has won the penalty, he should be taking it.
He should be taking it.
And the way we can go back, the way he was bounced the ball, the way he was ready, the way he was. That's the West Ham game, by the way, isn't it? Is it the West Ham game? Yeah. I would want. I think the person who's gone down, as long as it's not Rob Holding or I don't know, Gabriel Magalhaes, I think if it's Saka who's gone down, take the penalty, right? And you've won it. That's what I feel. But take it, get the ball and hold it with confidence. Because Saka's penalty record generally is amazing.
You know, I think he's only missed probably two penalties, I think.
Yeah, he's got a really good. So, yeah. But I didn't like that. I didn't like I think he gave it to Odegaard to give to Saka. I don't like that. You know, I don't know what you think. That's what I think.
You know, I mean, I probably the highest level I played football was county level. Right. And you have particular players to do particular jobs. So you've got one or two players who take corners or free kicks and someone designated to take the penalties. So it shouldn't come to that point where you're still thinking, oh, who's taking a penalty? You should know who's taking a penalty. You should know who's taking the free kicks. And you should know who's taking the corners. All the stuff, you know, we're not quite sure who's going to be taking the penalty. That's down to Arteta, Alex. Yeah. That is down to Arteta. Know your job.
I didn't like it at all. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. Yeah. Martinelli and Tierney, the last man standing from Emery signings. And I've just been talking about Martinelli. I don't know who your favourite player is, but he's mine.
Martinelli.
He's your favourite as well?
Yeah, because I remember going to the Standard Liège game. I didn't know he scored a brace. I think it was a header from an acute angle. Yeah. And when I saw him then, I thought this guy is going to go places. But the question was, can we keep him?
Yeah.
Can we keep him? And he's remained at Arsenal. He's recently just signed a contract extension. So he's my favourite player.
And I say this, I would love him as the striker, in my opinion, because I don't know. Do you like him on the left wing, or would you rather we play him up top, like permanently?
What I find with those players we have, whether it's a Bukayo Saka or a Gabby Martinelli or Odegaard or Emerson Rowe, is that Arteta don't allow the players to have a free role, to roam around. Maybe a Gabriel Jesus and a Zinchenko, but for Martinelli, I would love him to have that permission to roam on the left-hand side or the right-hand side.
Exactly. I think he's restricted there because Zinchenko does not overlap. Zinchenko stays in the midfield. And that's why I would like, you know what, play Zinchenko in midfield. I'm not paid £8 million a year, but this is what I would do. I would have Zinchenko, possibly Partey and Odegaard. And I would have Tierney on the left, and I would have Martinelli because they were nice. They were interchanging, and Tierney overlapped, and Martinelli was just more free. And then sometimes I think he could score more goals. And that's what I think.
What about because we spoke about Thomas Partey, who for the last 2 games he just looks like I don't know what's happened to him. Would you now play Jorginho for the remainder of the season, or would you still stick with Thomas Partey?
I don't
know what's wrong with
Partey's been absolutely magnificent, but I think it depends who's next to him because it's a good. But why? Yeah, but why did we get Jorginho? To just sit on the bench and cheer the boys on? You know what I mean? Because I don't know what you do, but play him more. Like play him. Jorginho should have come on against Liverpool. Jorginho, did he play against West Ham? Did he come on? I don't think he did. But he didn't play against Southampton, did he? So I think Jorginho and Partey could work. I don't know what you think.
Well, what I would say, Alex, is I'm not sure why Trossard did not play for the majority of the Liverpool game because when he played for Brighton, he scored a hat-trick against Liverpool. So the last player you want to play against is a player who scored a hat-trick against you. So I think he came on as a sub, I can't remember, but he didn't play for
I
90
would
minutes.
start him all the time. I think he's quality. I think
So would I.
There's something that none of our players have, and his build up, his passing, he's unlucky not to score more goals, but he has barely played. And like I said, my front three would be Martinelli, Trossard, and Saka. That's my opinion, but I don't know what you think.
Well,
but,
I was going to talk about Nketiah, but I know you don't rate Nketiah.
Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Big up Static, mate, Alex and Alex.
Hey, Static.
If Arsenal don't win the league, Static goes on and says, Arteta has to go 100%. Totally agree with you. No more excuses for this football club. I don't know what you feel, but for me, unless he wins the league, he needs to be sacked because I know he won't be, but that's what I would do because he's had it nearly 4 years, nearly 500 million, half a billion spent, all his players, and he's won one FA Cup, which was Unai Emery's squad.
Yeah, you're not the only one who said that, actually.
Yeah,
you hit the nail right on the head there with the Unai Emery squad there. But he's been backed by the.
You can't say he ain't been back. He's been back to the hill.
Yeah.
So Static, 100%. The Assemble. Do you think that common sense should be an essential requirement for management? Case closed.
But as my mum would always say, common sense is not common, is it?
No. What is that? Yeah, I think like I said, Arteta, I'll say he's done brilliantly up until Liverpool away. And for whatever reason, he's just gone back to being Arteta from last season. Why? Like,
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Subs have been mad, wrong times, crazy subs, not learning from mistakes, continually playing like Zinchenko. He's not a left back.
He's not a left back.
He's as much as he's done well, he's going to cost us the chance to win the league title because I don't know, man. Yeah, that's when
you say he, you mean the manager, or is it all right? Okay.
Well, just it's his decision to play Zinchenko there. Zinchenko just said, you know what? I'm just going. Yeah, that's Arteta picks him. He doesn't pick himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. 8 likes, like and subscribe. Is that it? Come on, guys.
People, what's going on? Come on, people. Hit the like button, man. It's the Alex and Alex show over here.
Come on, man.
Wake up. God dear.
Big up, Jez. Arsenal, the history more. Evening, Alex. Cannon for the TV and chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Holding didn't pick himself for the squad. He was selected after scouring the transfer market and deciding that he was the best option. What do you think of that?
But Alex, like we said, they're not comparable players apart from they play in that position there. If you're saying, which player would you prefer? I would prefer to choose William Saliba because he's been absolutely magnificent this season. Yeah. But Rob Holding, you got to remember, he's only a squad player. And what other options does Arteta have for that centre back position?
Why did he buy this Kivior? Why did he buy him? Did he duck out of headers? Oh, did you see that? You remember that? I don't know if you saw that. The Europa League, was it? And he just... I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, that's
I did.
And
I was saying then that it's not a game to experiment, or it's not a game for a Kivor, but he played him, and it was apparent that was going to happen. No communication between the Matt Turner and Kivor, and what happened? They scored Sporting Lisbon, but they don't listen to us, Alex. They don't listen to us, do they?
And Arsenal history and more is just sub to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you for that, fella. Thank you.
Evening, Alex.
Good matters. Yeah, it's one of our contributors. Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Glenn, make sure that you subscribe to Alex's channel. Yeah. Brilliant stuff.
Please.
Brilliant.
Thank you. As a manager, MA has beat Pep, and it can be done. So somebody's confident.
It can be done, but will it be done?
When has he beat Pep? Sorry. He said he has beat Pep.
When has he beat?
When? We've lost 11 games in a row or something ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Let me just double check that.
I need to...
When did he beat Pep? I don't remember that.
Here we go. Jez has said, Guna Matters, that was the FA Cup and he didn't have Grealish and Haaland back then. The FA Cup, yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Okay.
And that was Unai Emery's team anyway.
Alex won't let it
By the
go.
way, Unai Emery, wow, what a manager! What he's done to Aston Villa is nothing short of sensational. And if it was me, imagine he could get. He's definitely getting Europa League by the looks of it.
Yeah.
He won't get top four. No, I don't think that's. I think the top four will be as it is, but in a slightly different order, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Who knows? You know, I'm just thinking, and Aston Villa was going nowhere fast from 16th place to 6 is absolutely.
Sorry, I don't like this comment. I do not like this.
I couldn't get.
I don't like this comment because he was different, and you have to look at his track record. That is just a slight thing where, and he just didn't. It didn't work out. And like I said, I still think he went the wrong way. He should have gone to Arsenal, and what do you call it? Arteta should have gone to Everton.
Was that good shout, Alex? Good shout, man. Good shout.
I'm sorry, I'll take Ancelotti now.
That's a good shout.
He's won everything. He's won everything everywhere. Okay, apart from here. But
and he's on the verge of winning the Champions League, isn't he?
But will he? But will he? What do you think? Do you think that'll be a cracking game? Is that
my money's on Real Madrid. My money's on Real Madrid. Yeah, yeah. Benzema, I mean, the guy just keeps scoring goals for fun now, isn't he?
Was it next week? Is it next week? Next week. Yeah, it's next week.
Yeah, yeah.
Jorginho will take the pen, Alex. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wow. Didn't Lacazette score the same amount of goals as it's very similar. And
yeah, he's not prolific.
By the way, Lacazette scored last night. He's on 21 goals or something. So I know it's Lyon. I know it's not the Premier League. But
yeah.
I watched Marseille-Lyon at my friend's house, and he looked good. He looked sharp.
Yeah.
It's amazing what happens when you leave Arsenal. Yeah, it's true though. Big up the McManus Gaming. Season done. How do some of our fans think we can go to City on Wednesday, win when we played so terribly against Southampton, West Ham, Liverpool? Forget it. It's done. He's not having it. He's not having it. Not having it. Would you be surprised if Nketiah starts against City?
No, he won't. I would be surprised, but he's not starting. He's not going to start.
And Vieira's not going to play. If he plays Fabio Vieira, I'm not even going to watch the game.
I think he might stick with Vieira, Alex. I think he might stick with him because I mean we've been saying for how long.
Is Granit Xhaka back? What's wrong with Granit Xhaka?
I have heard that he is unwell.
Yeah, he may be back. Should Partey play? You mean Wednesday? Yeah, of course he should play. Of course he should play. Who else are you going to put there instead?
Not Jorginho. I don't know.
But I'd rather have Jorginho and Partey if Xhaka's not back. I don't want to see Fabio Vieira there. No way.
And then who's going to be the defence in the midfield for you?
Well, it's not Fabio Vieira. Well, what would your lineup then be for Wednesday? If you were the manager, who would you? Alex is.
I would keep.
Alex from FODDER is the manager.
I would have no players. No one would want to play for me. No, seriously. I will keep the same 11, except for Fabio Vieira, and I'll play Leandro Trossard instead of Fabio Vieira. Again, it's unforgivable when you've got an Emil Smith Rowe there. You've got a Leandro.
What has that guy done wrong?
Say again.
What has he done wrong, Smith Rowe? Like
I mean, Arteta spoke about Fabio Vieira. The reason why he didn't have the better games, he said it's due to lack of playing time. But you look at Smith Rowe, look at Trossard. You bought these players for a reason, so play them.
Yeah.
And Fabio Vieira didn't have the better games against Sporting Lisbon. The first and second leg, he was atrocious. But yet you want to put him in the team now, the business end of the season. what do you expect?
Yeah.
Play a Smith Rowe who understands what it means to be in this situation. Play a Leonardo Trossard who knows what it means to play in the Premier League. Fabio Vieira, he doesn't have many experience of playing in the Premier League.
Like me, you would drop Gabriel Jesus and put Trossard in, or would you drop someone else? Sorry.
Well, I would drop Fabio Vieira.
No, you said two of them, or would you just drop?
No, just one. Just one.
Oh, sorry. And you who there? Sorry, you would put Smith Rowe. You're not sure.
It's Listen, the thing is, Alex.
Yeah.
Arteta should know his strongest 11.
Yeah.
He should know by now. All right. We are at the top of the Premier League for a reason. It just hasn't happened just by chance. 38 games. It's a long old season, Alex.
Yeah.
He should know his strongest 11. But, again, taking a Fabio Vieira and putting him in the starting 11, that's not showing me that he knows what his strongest 11 is. That shows me that's a manager who's starting to feel the pressure and who's starting to panic. And you find that's transmitting now to the players. He's got to be cool, calm, and collective. Show it with your strongest 11.
And this is where, Arteta needs to earn his money, right? He needs to
exactly. What about you? Would you make any changes?
Vieira, I would banish him from the squad completely. He's awful. I would have Smith Rowe there for a start. I would have Jorginho. I'd have one of those two, Jorginho or Smith Rowe with Partey. And I'll drop Gabriel Jesus and put Trossard. But that's just what I would do. So could he play Reece at right back and White at centre back? Don't think so.
Don't think so. No.
I'm going to just call you Io.
Io, yeah.
Good show, very spicy takes. We have to trust a team that has got us this far. But do we? That's the thing. Like, if you're not doing it, if this was Pep, he would be absolutely livid.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Should we trust them, Alex?
Well, maybe you didn't see my comments at the beginning of the show. I said, and actually on my channel, I've been saying for the longest time that Arsenal are not going to win the Premier League because of Man City. The strength from depth and the quality is it's tremendous. But it doesn't deny the fact that, if Arsenal going to the Etihad might feel less pressurized, might feel better being the underdog. There's no pressure. People are expecting us to lose at the Etihad. So just play our game. Yeah.
Well, that's a different lineup. Guna Matter says, wow. Rambo, Reece, White, Gabriel Tierney. So you're dropping Rob Holding, which I can get. Partey, Odegaard, Zinchenko. I kind of like that midfield. I have to. Martinelli, Trossard, and Saka.
No space for Vieira.
Yeah. Apparently, he knows that Xhaka is not there, so maybe Xhaka is not back.
So that's what I put. I heard that he's going to be back early May. So
what?
Next week. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
It's amazing. People saying we've got a lot of injuries. No, we haven't. We haven't, have we? We've got Saliba out and Granit Xhaka out. Am I missing someone? No,
we're not. No.
So for me, we exactly, and it's just all going curtain. So I'm going to ask prediction for Wednesday. Give me your predictions.
Alex, man.
Yeah. All right.
Don't answer that question, man.
I'm sorry, El Neni doesn't count. No, guys, come on.
Alex.
Yeah. Prediction for Wednesday. I'm going to give you mine.
I won't give you a scoreline prediction, but prediction double hangover from Southampton game. I'm going to go 3-1 or 4-1 to Man City.
You just said we're going to win.
No. I didn't say that.
But the way you say we could win, I thought you were going to say
we can win. Whether we are going to win, it's two different things, Alex.
No.
Yeah. Your prediction?
3-2 Arsenal.
We're gonna score 2 goals, Alex.
I don't know.
Who's gonna score those 2 goals?
3-2 Arsenal. 3-2 Arsenal. What are you guys saying? Get your score predictions in and make sure you vote for the poll. There's a poll there. I will look back at that. Io's saying 2-2. Let's make it 4 draws. I'll take a point, but why not? 3-2. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Alex, so our last 6 games, what are they? So we're playing Man City. Who do we play after Man City? Is it
So we got, I know our next, we've got Chelsea away, at home on a Tuesday. Like what? Like 8 o'clock or something mad. And then we got the Newcastle the following Sunday away.
Yeah.
And I know the rest of our games, and I don't know if it's in this order. We've got Forest away.
That's right.
Brighton at home, and I don't know the order of those 2.
And then we've got Wolves away.
Home. Yeah. Home.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, home. Yeah.
So let's see the poll. Is our season over? I'm going to close it, guys, in a sec. 64% say yes, and 36% say no. So I'm going to end that poll. And so that's a comprehensive, resounding the people have spoken, and the season is over according to the chat.
Oh, dearie me.
Yeah. If we get, I'll tell you what, I'm going to say, if we get absolutely hammered Wednesday, I don't think I'm going to watch the rest of the season, to be honest.
Nice, you can't say that, Alex, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. So tell me, big up, tell me what you've got coming up on your channel. We'll wrap it up in a minute if that's all right. Yeah.
So my brother is up from Wales. We're going to be doing the watch along on Wednesday evening, so check that out.
Yeah.
We've got a Thursday night show with Ange, the first lady of Canopy TV.
You're actually having a day off today from your channel. No,
I am. That's why I'm coming on here. Yeah, it's a day off.
And tomorrow, you're having tomorrow off.
I deserve a day off, Alex.
Yeah,
maybe, like I said to you,
I've been slacking lately. Well, I was traveling.
Alex, so you haven't.
Yeah. So
and then on Friday, we're going to be doing the Easy Talk, which is the flagship live show on Canon 4 TV, and that's what we've got going on, man.
And make sure you subscribe to Canon FODDER. Thank you guys who have subscribed to him. Much appreciated. Apparently, Guna Matters is recording a video for you tomorrow. Sorry.
Oh, is he?
Is that? I presume that's for you.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I can see that. Is that for me or is that
for me a video? Send me a video. I could drop my email. I'll be live after the game for like I say, I always do match reactions. No matter what, I am working, but I still will be live after the game, win, lose or draw, because it's the raw emotion.
Yeah.
Because when I give my reaction, right, I'm not thinking. I'm just speaking from the, how I'm feeling. It's not logical. That's why I like doing it. So guys, thank you for watching. I don't know if you want to say anything else before I wrap this up.
No, Alex. Just guys, make sure that you do subscribe to Alex's channel. Wonderful content.
Thank you.
Surpassed the 2K mark, and
kind of a bit. Yeah, we have, which is great, but on the road to 2.2K. So if you could hit the subscribe button, hit the like, that'd be absolutely amazing. And I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday. Unless something absolutely mind-blowing happens tomorrow in the Arsenal world, I might do something. But I'll be obviously heavily in the, I don't know about you, but the best time to do videos is in the transfers. Like I will be heavily. That's when you guys all really love my stuff, and everyone's.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, man. Yeah.
We'll end with this comment, then I will wrap it up because I've got dinner waiting for me, guys.
I've got to make dinner. I've got to make it.
I'm lucky. Not always. It won't be tomorrow. Yeah, parents' evening, and I've got to make the dinner. So, without any doubt, the title is over. Though I really wanted Arsenal to win it, but because their recent form has turned out to be disappointing, 2 draws in a row, this is not a quick fix. It's too late.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So,
agree.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll see you lot Wednesday evening. And Alex will see you Wednesday evening.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers. Bye.